Now, we get back to the town. It's 2 o'clock. All 2,642 have had their lunches. All the dishes have been washed. Children have gone back to school. There's a buzzing and a humming coming from the school buildings. Only a few buggies out on Main Street. Horses dozing at the hitching posts. There's an early afternoon calm about the town. You all remember what it's like. And Doc Gibbs is in his office there, tapping people, making them say, ah. Mr. Webb's mowing his lawn over there. 1 man in 10 thinks it's a privilege to push his own lawnmower.
I can't believe I've got to go home. Goodbye.
Emily, walk simply. Who do you think you are today?
Oh, Papa, you're terrible. One minute you tell me to stand up straight, and the next you call me names. I just don't listen to you.
Golly, I never got a kiss from such a great lady before.
Excuse me, Mrs. Forrest.
Oh, you go out and play in the field, young man. You've got no business playing baseball on Main Street.
Awfully sorry, Mrs. Forrest. Hello, Emily.
Hello.
You gave a fine speech in class today.
Well, I was really ready to make a speech about the Monroe Doctrine, but at the last minute, Miss Corcoran made me talk about the Louisiana Purchase instead. I worked an awfully long time on both of them.
Gee, it's funny, Emily. From my window, I can just see your head nights when you're doing your homework up in your room.
Can you?
You certainly do stick to it. I don't see how you can sit still that long. Guess you must like school.
Well, I always feel it's something a person has to go through.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mind it, really. What passes the time?
Yeah. Hey, Emily, what do you say? We might work out a telegraph from your window to mine, and once in a while you can give me a kind of hint or two about one of those algebra problems. Oh, I don't mean the answers, Emily, of course not. Just a little hint.
Oh, well, I think hints are allowed. So, if you get stuck, George, you whistle to me, and I'll give you a hint.
You're just naturally bright, I guess.
Figure it's just the way a person's born.
Yeah. But, you see, I want to be a farmer. And my Uncle Luke says that I can come out and help him on his farm, and if I'm any good at it, I can just gradually have it.
You mean the house and everything?
Yeah. So, well, I guess I better be heading back out to the baseball field now. Thank you for the talk, Emily. Good afternoon, Mrs. Webb.
Good afternoon, George.
So long, Emily.
So long, George.
Emily, come and help me string these beans for the winter. Well, George Gibbs let himself have a real conversation, didn't he? He's growing up. How old would George be?
Oh, I don't know.
He must be about 16.
Mom and I made a speech today in class, and it was very good.
You must recite it to your father at supper. What was it about?
The Louisiana Purchase? It was like silk off a spool. I'm going to make speeches all my life. Mama,